Floyd Mayweather is 48 years old. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. And when I interviewed Manny on the Art of War in the summer this year, I asked Manny about Floyd Mayweather.
If it makes dollars, it makes sense. Saw what Mike Tyson did at 58 with Jake Paul.
Mayweather's been very active, doing exhibitions. He's constantly training. He's never out of shape. Manny Pacquiao seems to be that type of fighter as well. Special fighters can do special things. You know what I'm saying?
The speculation has finally ended. Andre Ward has just delivered a massive announcement, confirming what the boxing world has been craving to know. Mayweather vs. Pacquiao 2 is genuinely happening. Ward made it clear this isn't just idle chatter or hopeful rumors. It's already locked in.
I want to talk about something that seems to be more than a rumor. It's been confirmed even by Manny Pacquiao, but it's been confirmed by many credible sources that a potential Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao rematch is on the horizon. Floyd Mayweather is 48 years old. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. And when I interviewed Manny on the Art of War in the summer this year, I asked Manny about Floyd Mayweather. And it seemed like he still wanted a lot of smoke with Floyd, like there was unfinished business. And initially Floyd came out and said, no, it's not gonna happen. But you know how it works with the money man, and you know how it works with most fighters. If the right network gets involved, if the right numbers start to get talked about, all of a sudden, something that didn't make sense starts to make a lot of sense.
Ward disclosed that he has been speaking directly with Manny Pacquiao, and what he learned indicates this rumor is far closer to reality than most assume. We're not talking about light sparring or a casual exhibition. This is the definitive sequel the world has waited more than a decade to witness. Ward has spoken, and the biggest rematch in history is officially returning.
The fight is rumored to be somewhere around April. It's all rumors at this point. Nothing is concrete. Potentially at the Sphere. This will be the first boxing match at the Sphere. And Netflix is reportedly in.
This matches perfectly with what Floyd Mayweather recently told TMZ Sports. Floyd didn't dodge the rumors. He clearly stated the fight is scheduled for 2026, settling the timeline.
Get ready to get back in that boxing ring once again.
Well, not really training right now.
Not yet.
The fight is in 2026. We still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be exciting for the people in the field.
Even more surprisingly, Floyd admitted he isn't completely opposed to making it a professional fight, meaning he'd be willing to risk his perfect 50-0 record for the right payday. He promised that despite his age, he still trains hard every day to ensure it becomes an exciting event for the fans.
I don't know. I just want to give the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting event, and people from all around the world is going to enjoy it.
Any chance that you would take a professional bout in the future after Mike, or is that off the table?
It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. Not at all. But we just don't know.
Andre Ward isn't someone who seeks clout or spreads rumors, which is why his comments are causing such major waves. During a heated discussion, Ward silenced doubters with a simple, undeniable truth. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. He compared the rematch's potential to the massive spectacle of Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, showing the world's hunger for nostalgia fights.
So, what's your read or your take or your feel about a potential Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather 2 at this stage in their lives at 48 and 46 years old?
Like you just said, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. Saw what Mike Tyson did at 58 with Jake Paul. It made sense, which made dollars. So this fight will make dollars, so it makes sense. That's how I see it.
But Ward didn't end with financial logic. He confirmed Manny Pacquiao is not only open to the idea but is actively waiting for the call. According to Ward, Manny is ready right now. The delay isn't the location and isn't the money, it's Floyd. Many boxing purists roll their eyes at two men nearing 50 stepping into the ring, claiming it will be slow and boring. However, fellow legends are responding with surprising optimism. Oscar de la Hoya admitted that although the fight should have happened long ago, he wants to see it, especially to find out whether Floyd's legendary defense can still withstand Manny's volume.
Thank you. Oscar, I think we all got to get your thoughts. Two of your former opponents, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, 10 years after the fact, they're talking about running it back. What's your thoughts on that? And then I just have one quick follow-up question to it.
It should have happened a long time ago, obviously. I don't mind it because it'll be entertaining. And I'm curious to see how Mayweather will react, you know, to Pacquiao's style again, you know. I mean, Mayweather's Mayweather. He has a great style, great defense. Probably the same thing will happen again.
Mikey Garcia put it plainly, stating the harsh truth for all the critics. We will all watch it.
Mikey, it looks like Mayweather Pacquiao 2 is going to happen. And it's serious. It's what do you think? Break it down. You know Mayweather, you know Pacquiao. You sparred Manny.
I don't think anybody wants to see that anymore.
Everybody wants to see it. I disagree. I think
nobody wants to, but we are going to watch it.
We will watch. It's going to be on Netflix.
We will watch it.
It will do amazing numbers.
I don't think it will do amazing, but it will.
Their names,
people
Mike.
will watch it, but it's not a fight that you want to see.
But it'll be entertaining. I'm actually, I wouldn't mind watching it again, but again, it should have happened a long time ago. And this is exactly what I tell fighters. You have to seize the opportunity at the moment when it's hot, when people are talking about it. Like Pacquiao Mayweather, yeah, should have fought several months after they had their first fight. You know, imagine how big that would have been. So I don't know how big it'll be, them fighting now, but I think I would watch it just to be entertained. You know, they're both two of the best elite fighters on the planet, so you got to give them their props.
Ward has a completely different, almost brilliant perspective on why this fight could actually surpass the one from 2015. His reasoning is harsh but accurate. Both fighters have slowed down. In their prime, Floyd was a defensive phantom, nearly impossible to strike, and Manny was a whirlwind of speed. Now, their legs can't carry them through 12 rounds as before. Ward argues this forces them into a phone booth fight. They won't be able to move away. They'll have to stand inside and trade punches.
But the actual fight, do we get a better fight because the fighters are older and I'm not moving as much and we gotta stay in this phone booth more? How do you see a rematch playing out now?
Yeah, I think we get a little bit of a better fight. It's kind of hard to say because Floyd always stays in pretty good shape himself. Manny got in pretty good shape for his last fight, so we make it a little bit more of an interesting fight because of the fact that everybody can't move like they used to. But outcome probably should still be the same.
Tim Bradley, however, gave a serious warning to Manny Pacquiao. Bradley, who has fought Manny himself, believes that even with age, Floyd remains dangerous. He insisted that although the first fight disappointed, Floyd's style ages better, and he will likely outbox and defeat Manny once again.
I'll tell you this though, there's levels, man. Mayweather's already shown that he can beat Manny Pacquiao. I feel Mayweather still today with his age, even combined with his age, he still will serve and beat Manny Pacquiao. The fight, I think that the first fight was a dud. You know, I think Manny, you know, coming in quote unquote with a shoulder injury didn't made it even worse. You know what I mean? But I just still think that Mayweather's style and the way he's able to maintain his distance and fight on the outside and keep Manny reaching and countering him on the way in, I don't think that's going to be the same thing. You know, the same thing in this. And if they do this second installment.
On the opposite side, the Mexican monster David Benavidez pointed out that Manny has been facing stronger opponents lately, mentioning his draw against a rising talent like Mario Barrios, while Floyd has been away from the pro scene for years. Benavidez suggests that ring rust could be the ultimate equalizer, even if Mayweather is still Mayweather.
You've seen Pacquiao, he's been doing his thing, you know, he's been fighting a lot, you know what I mean? And it's going to be a good fight, so I don't know. I mean, Mayweather has been out the ring for a long, long time. I think he's almost like 50 years old, no?
Yeah, but he's still in, you know.
But he's still Mayweather. He's still Mayweather. But I'm just talking about like as in ring rust. I think Pacquiao has been fighting the better opposition, you know, lately. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that ring rust treats him.
While Andre Ward is focused on the financial side, Roy Jones Jr. is focused on legacy, and he is absolutely furious about this potential rematch. In the same discussion, Roy did not hold back, attacking the idea with a level of passion that stunned everyone present.
Manny Pacquiao, the flag of the Philippines, the knockout sensation of the first 10 years of this decade, number 2 pound for pound, looking to leapfrog tonight. As we get to the last 10 seconds.
His argument is simple. It's 5 years too late, repeat it again. Roy believes the first fight in 2015 had already been delayed so long that it damaged the sport, and running it back more than a decade later is just embarrassing. Roy is a purist. He admitted he is too obsessed with legacy to ever accept Floyd's business-first mentality. To Roy, some things matter more than a 9-figure payday. And seeing two legends looking like shadows of their former selves on Netflix isn't boxing. It's a tragedy.
I think the fight happened when it was supposed to happen. What say you, Roy?
For the prize, yeah, I think it happened when it's supposed to happen for the prize. But for the legacy, no, it happened 5 years too late. It's as simple as that. But like I said, he is Money Mayweather. He ain't fighting for the legacy, he fighting for prize. And he said that himself. So I understand that. And I respect that because he did tell the truth about that. Anytime a man can tell the truth about that himself, and I gotta respect that. He said he didn't fight for legacy, he fought for currency. And he did the right thing if that was the case, because that's what my argument was to me. Was I said I could have never done that because I was too crazy about legacy. I wasn't gonna fight for currency, so I did like currency too, but legacy, I couldn't sleep at night if I thought somebody was better than me in my weight class. I just couldn't do it. That's just who I was though. That's just how I chose to use mine.
Things shifted from a friendly debate to a personal attack when Roy Jones Jr. chose to challenge Floyd Mayweather's credibility as a fighter. This is the part that will have the comments section in a full-scale war. Roy stared directly into the camera and claimed Floyd was never truly battle-tested.
Once again, he's being the brilliant guy that he is. He's one of the most brilliant guys to ever touch the sport when it comes to making money. He's the GOAT at making money in boxing. I'll never take that away from him. He's the best ever at knowing how to do things at the right time to maximize the currency. He's the GOAT at that, without a...
He argued that unlike himself or Andre Ward, Floyd never had to rise from the mud or fight his way back from near defeat in a genuine 50-50 matchup. He specifically referenced Ward's war with Kovalev as an example of a real champion overcoming adversity. Roy claimed he could not place Floyd in his personal top tier of warriors because Floyd's career was too calculated, too safe, and too flawless. He is essentially saying Floyd mastered the system, but he never truly fought for survival.
It felt like he never tested himself. You understand me? So if you don't test yourself, I can't call you the GOAT until you test yourself. You tested yourself twice. You fought Kovalev, then you went back in and fought him again. You understand me? You tested yourself. You have been battle tested. You came from the floor the first time and beat him. You understand me? Then you came back and fought him again and beat him even worse. You understand me? So it's like you yourself even have been battle tested. The man has never been battle tested, bro. I don't care what y'all tell me. I'm not gonna bow down to nobody. I don't care what people say I hate. I'm not hate. I'm just calling it like I see it. Where I thought it was 50-50 and you had to really go pull it out the mud. When you fought Kovalev, Kovalev, it was 50-50 and you had to pull out the mud. You understand where I'm coming from? I ain't never seen you on a 50-50 where you had to pull out the mud. So you have not been battle tested. I'm sorry. That's real.
Let's return to that viral rumor involving the Sphere and Netflix. The Sphere in Las Vegas is the only venue capable of visually surpassing the MGM Grand, offering a spectacle that distracts from the fighter's age. And Netflix, Tim Bradley specifically mentioned, has the resources to throw $500 million at an event like this. After the numbers they achieved with Tyson, they're the only platform with the financial muscle to pay Floyd and Manny what they would demand. We're talking about a potential billion-dollar event. Ward's confirmation that Manny is ready fits perfectly with the timing. If Floyd wants one final heist, one last enormous payday before officially retiring for good, April 2026 provides enough time to build anticipation and let demand grow.
I think that would be amazing. I think everybody, including Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, have seen how pay-per-view is dying, or that's a format that is dying, so to speak, and the streaming service, the broader audience, like a Netflix, can put you in front of more households, casual fans and hardcore fans alike. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather initially fought in 2015. Now that's a fight that many felt was long overdue. Many said that it came too late. It was the fight of the century. Showtime had to come together with HBO. I think the only other time that happened is when Mike Tyson either fought Lennox. Was it Lennox?
I think it was Lennox Lewis.
The only other time that I'm aware that this has happened with HBO and Showtime was with rival networks is Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. And to your point and to my point again, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. So don't tell me that we hate each other so much that we can't come to the table.
There is one thing Andre Ward, Roy Jones Jr., and Tim Bradley all agree on. If this rematch happens, they cannot repeat the errors of 2015. They need a slate of killers on the undercard. Roy noted that the first fight should have included a prime Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko. Tim Bradley went further, suggesting a fantasy card that would completely break records: Layla Ali versus Claressa Shields and Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford. While that might be unrealistic, the message is unmistakable. If Netflix and the Sphere want this to succeed, they cannot depend solely on two aging names. They must pack the card with young killers and era versus era matchups to balance the nostalgia.
There's two fights out there, man. 4 people that make sense, right? We talk about era versus era all the time. Era versus era. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, all this stuff. Whoa, look, man. We got Layla Ali, and I understand that Layla says she's not going to exercise with Claressa Shields. But I'm just saying, you want to break records? Y'all like money? Y'all want to break records? Y'all want to put that O on the line and want it to be something huge in this generation? You know what I'm saying? 100 million people watching. Man, you put Layla Ali, Claressa Shields, same card as Mayweather and Terence Crawford. I promise you, you guys will break records. Yes, you will get paid beyond your wildest dreams as well. Netflix will step up, I'm sure, and they'll put $500 million on it. And y'all can split that up like that, man, for real. Because I'm telling you, everybody on planet Earth will be watching. They will be watching because you got era versus...
So where does that leave us? We have a viral rumor that started the conversation. A confirming statement from Andre Ward that Manny is ready. A specific 2026 claim from Floyd himself. And a brutal critique from Roy Jones Jr. It's a battle between the business side of boxing and the heart of boxing. Floyd has always said he is smart and chooses the path of least resistance for the biggest reward. A rematch at the Sphere fits that perfectly. It might not be the fight Roy Jones Jr. wants, and it might not be the fight 2015 deserved, but as Ward said, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. And right now, this fight makes more dollars than anything else.
And still undefeated,
The ball is officially in Floyd's court. Manny is waiting. Ward is advocating for the entertainment value, and the venue is practically begging for it. But the real question is for you. Do you agree with Tim Bradley that Floyd is still a killer who wins with ease? Or do you side with Benavidez, who believes Manny's recent activity gives him the advantage? Let me know in the comments below.